Hello, testing microphone, testing. Just let me build up audience. Knock, knock. Who is there? Are you there? Okay. I'm always walking. So today, 1st of September, I'm starting from. Where am I starting from? This place where it's kind of Brooklyn, and yeah, there's a bridge I've just crossed. That bridge is very, very hidden. Not hidden as it's a railway bridge, but it's just scary, mainly because it's always quiet. You hardly see people, crossing the bridge all the time. It's a railway bridge. You see a train underneath you. Even the train, you hardly see them going. But it's all good. I've been there before, been there several times. But I'm just one of the people that, if you get what I mean, I'm always careful. So, but I'm sure it's safe to go there. I've never had people getting mugged there, but I've heard of incidents where some bad area boys mugged people. Actually, no, mugged. They just had a fight. There's postcode war and beef, basically, among these youths here. Some youths are useless. They don't have a job. They don't have education. So they're idle. And there's a popular saying that goes like this. This saying goes like this. An idle hand is something. I can't finish it. But basically, if you're idle, you don't have anything to do, well, if you haven't got anything legal or something to be proud of, so you will be tempted to do some crimes. So, but anyway, this video I'm doing today is just to show some people what it's like to go to school or college in the UK and compare it to back home in Nigeria. Yeah, I've been to both countries. I was born in Nigeria, but I've lived here more than the years that I spent in the country that I was born. So I can talk of both countries. And me schooling here, I can tell you what, everyone goes through different experiences. You understand, if you get what I'm saying? We all have different experiences, especially when you are foreigner. When you are in a different country, your experience will be different from the country that you are born. Nowadays, if I go to Nigeria, I have to learn again, learn how to do things, learn how to be bad boy. And mind you, when I was in Nigeria before I came to this country, I was one of the bad boys, like big boys. Not bad as in a killer or something like that. But sometimes I've done at least 9% of things that I don't think my mom and dad will be happy to hear about. You understand? It was just something that normal kids went through. Normal kids, like I said, normal. Because I consider myself still normal. I know bad boys really like real, but compared to them, I'm still normal. So, but yes, I've done a few. Like I said, 9% that I'm not proud of. You understand? So, but anyway, coming to this country, no, let me start from Nigeria. In Nigeria, I was in primary school. Yes, of course. Then, I think it was in primary school that my dad died, who was a breadwinner and an educationist and somebody who had the fear of God in him. And he was also a son of a king at that time. He was a son of a king. So, from Ekiti. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is not just to differentiate a state in Nigeria from another one, but I'm just doing it to show people that sometimes there are things that they say about some people in certain states in Nigeria. They use it to differentiate them from other states. I don't know much about other states, so, but there's something that they used to say about Ekiti people, which is where I am from, or my parents are from. Where your parents are from is where you're from, innit? That's how we associate ourselves with our parents, yeah. Rest in peace. Princess Diana, rest in peace. Mr. and Mrs. Ali. Anyway, as I was saying, so now, what am I saying? I forgot when I said rest in peace. My mind just went a little bit cold, sour, full of memories of my parents. So, as I was saying, in Ekiti State, Ekiti people are known for their education. They like to study like die. Every household in Ekiti must have an educationist there. At least one in one household. They even use education to compete between families, like A family, B family. They will be doing competition like, did you go to school? What degree did your children have? Stuff like that. You compete. When it comes to education, you compete. And I told my children, that's why my two children, that's why they're doing good. I nearly fell down, Sometimes you need to keep an eye on the road when you're walking. I'm sure people must laugh when I nearly fall down because they know the reason. Because I wasn't looking where I was going. I was more interested in my video, looking at the video that I'm doing than keeping my eyes on the road. Anyway, as I was saying, So in Ekiti State, people compete with each other when it comes to education. I don't know other things they compete about. So it has been my intention or my goal or my focus to have an education, at least have a degree. No matter how much I have in this world, I must go to university. And I told my children as well. I remember there was a time that my first daughter, when she was about to graduate from secondary school, I told her, start applying to university. Sorry, college and university. Yeah. Here you have to go to college first, I think. Maybe there's a way you can go direct into university. But anyway, I told her, start applying, start making the move, next move. Then she said she doesn't really want to have education. Like, she was actually thinking of leaving secondary school and actually going to the workforce, like getting a job, instead of going to university. That actually broke my heart. I'm telling you, I nearly died. Because I was just thinking to myself that, whoa, what am I gonna say to all my friends, families, that my daughter didn't want to go to university or want to proceed with that education. But I just think that she was actually pranking me. It was a prank. But I didn't think it was a prank then. Today she graduated. Postgraduate degree, she's got it. First degree in, I think it's international politics and journalism, first degree. Second degree, postgraduate in social work. She is currently looking for a job. She just came back from America now, so she's gonna try and change her job. So yeah. And my second daughter, let me not forget that one too. She's working for NHS. She's got first degree in sociology. I think it's sociology or psychiatry or psychology, whatever it is. And now she's doing her postgraduate. She will be graduating next year. So I implanted that in their minds that education is very important. You must have education no matter what. I don't care who you are, I don't care what you want to do, but you must have education. That is what I want from them. And that's why I thought I laid that foundation. And that is actually the reason why I also, because I remember when I came here, I had 3 jobs. I was doing 3 jobs in a day. I worked for Burton's Menswear, I worked for Ministry of Education, and I was working for different firms. So I was making money. So money was getting to my head, making money. Then I just said to myself, hey, slow down, man. This is not what you came here for. I actually came to this country to become a pilot. Ask me why. I'll tell you. Because I've always liked pilots. I like their uniforms. And also, one of my street uncles, he's late now, may he's so rest in perfect peace, Captain Onodeko. He was the one that actually flew me to this country. So because I like Captain Onodeko, I like this job. So I said to myself that the first thing I'm going to do when I come to UK is enroll as a pilot. Now back to the beginning of my life or the story of my life. It wasn't interesting, but it can be interesting to some people. It can motivate some people. Yeah? Even though I may say that, oh, not motivating, but might be motivating to some people. So anyway, went to primary school, Christ Apostolic Church Primary School. Is that my primary school? Or yeah, Apoti Milk. That's the nickname. It's so funny in Nigeria. Everybody's got nickname, even schools. Yeah, Apostolic, Apoti Milk. That's the nickname. So I was there. In fact, all my siblings went to Apostolic. I'm telling you, from my sister, except my brother, Bodam Delani, who is our firstborn. He didn't go there. But the rest of us, we went to Christ Apostolic School. Do you know, I don't really know why they register all of us or enroll all of us to that school. One school, all of us. I don't know, maybe in future I should investigate it. It will be interesting to investigate it. Like, why did our parents send us to the same school? And while I was in Apostolic school, yeah, I remember some boys, they used to bully us. And anytime they bully us, we always call our sister to beat them up. My sister was strong then. She was fit and she would protect her brothers. She's the only female in the family. Only. And really and truly, when you come to think about it, we boys are supposed to be protecting her. But she was protecting us. And up to today, she's still doing the same job. And she's doing it well. I'm telling you. There's no woman like that woman. Anyway. You know, in primary and secondary school in Nigeria, the class is always over full, like crowded. Normally, they normally have 45 people in class, one class, so 45, if you are lucky. It could be lower, but I think maximum will be 45 or. I'm just guessing. I can't tell you if I'm 100% right, because it's been a long time. You understand? But it was a full class, yeah. So, in class, I was not the brightest student. I was not. And I was not the dullest. I'll tell you my position. I know we were over 40 in the class, but I always come 11 every year, 11 every year. But my close friends and classmates, they always come first, second, third. First, second, third. Then I started thinking, why is it that I was the only one out of all of them? I have other friends, so when I say friends or classmates, these were the brainy people in the class. So then I started saying to myself, why do I always take this position? There are other positions that I can take in the class. And especially when my friends are doing well, I started challenging myself. Am I dullard or something? Then one year, first of all, I spoke to my mom about it. I said, Mom, I don't know. Why do you think I'm always coming 11 out of 40 or 45 pupils in the class? Mom said, you are doing well. You are not failing. You are not a failure. You understand? You are doing well. But if you want to get better grades, you just have to study hard. That's all. But she said she was happy with what I'm getting. Then I challenged myself. Real talk, Neil. This one I real talk. I challenged myself one year. And I said, I'm going to come first in the class. That sounds like a miracle. In a class of intelligent people, you know. But if you like, you can be encouraged by my story. And if you like, you can just ignore it. It's your choice. But I motivated myself. I said, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure that I do it. I'm going to come first. So that year, I studied hard. I studied really hard. But let me say something before I tell you my position. As I was saying, my dad died. When my dad died, let me turn the camera to the other side now. I want people to see what's going on, rather than looking at me. You see this tree on the ground, yeah? I actually thought it was an animal, and I was looking forward to get close to it and then try and chase it. Then find out that it wasn't an animal. Anyway, as I was saying, so in my secondary school, I can't remember how old I was, but I know that the breadwinner, my dad, Mr. Ali, he died, he passed away. Sudden death. Till now, I don't even know the cause of her death. The reason why he died, I don't know till today. I know my mom died in UK, and I know the reason why she died. She was diabetic. Anyway, so because my dad died at early age, my mom, who was a full-time housewife, I repeat, who was a full-time housewife, she depended on my dad as a source of income. All she was doing is just looking after the children, and she had a lot. Anyway, when my dad died, she just automatically became a man. Not that like she's had a sex change. I mean, she became strong. Like, these children, I must continue the legacy of our husband. My dad was highly educated. My mom wasn't. I won't call her an illiterate. Let me use the word semi-literate. But my dad was highly educated. She was trained by white people. You know, white people used to come to our house in Nigeria, and they used to train my dad, sent him to school, you know, send him to, actually, he was a Muslim, but converted him to Christianity, sent him to Christian school, and he became a reference. So my mom realized, this man is gone, this hardworking man is gone. And if you see me, I look like my dad. I'm a copy of my dad. Everybody will tell you. So then she didn't have a job. Then she became a fashion designer. She started designing. Then she withdrew. My sister, who was the firstborn, well, she's still the firstborn. She withdrew her from school to start working with her. Yeah, you may say child labor, but it paid off now. She's a big time business tycoon now. Very rich, I'm telling you. So, anyway, she withdrew her from school to help her with her business. And then, thank God, my dad bought a land, built a house, and we have a very, very huge garden. My dad loved garden. You understand? In the garden, we have guava, pawpaw, we have, I can't remember the vegetables, different sort of vegetables. Then my mom started harvesting different vegetables, and then she would put it on tray for myself and my younger brother. Every morning, we would take it out and sell. Yeah. And then after school, many children will go to after school class, but no, or come home and study. We no. All right, David. But we know what we were doing is we come back home in the evening, and then we take the trays and go to sell them. This is how I learned about working. I also learned about business through this, because eventually we started having customers, our own customers, where we will take the vegetables to. They will even order in advance. Restaurants, I'm talking about famous restaurants in those days. I can't remember their names now. So that's how we started. And thank God, God actually answered our prayer. So everything was okie-dokie. She was using the money to send us to school. So in school, this is why I always have 11th position in the class, because I was going to help my mom to sell a trade, and my younger brother and my older sister, she will assist her in doing fashion and selling stuff. So, and then when we come back from school, we will go and sell again. I'm not gonna lie, I was making like small change, like pocket money, but the main money goes to the owner of the business, who was my mom. And I know the cheater. I think I was born and trained to be honest in everything I do. So that's where I learned that from. So anyway, to carry on, I'm looking at the floor and I'm thinking, why is the floor so dirty? You understand? Some parts are dirty and some parts are clean. There's a country in Europe that some of my friends who lived somewhere else before coming to England, they say, I think it might be Switzerland if I'm not wrong. They say Switzerland is very clean, and also Germany. You understand? So I don't know why UK or London is like this though. I don't know. Anyway, back to my story. So where was I? I actually forgot now. Okay. So because I was going in the morning and coming back in the evening, not studying enough, probably that's why I was having 11th position. But since I said to myself, I promised myself that I'm going to do better this year. I'm going to challenge those people in the class, my friends or colleagues or classmates that we all consider to be brainy. And I have to say, some of them are from rich family. So, and I'm not lying about that. I'm not making an excuse. It's the truth. So anyway, I worked so hard, I studied so hard, and then voila, I came third. I was aiming for first, but I came third. You know, some people, you can't beat them. If they are brainy, they are brainy. You can't beat them. Unless if you kill them. You understand? And I'm not a killer. So I came third instead of first. I was happy. My mom was happy. But the guy is in UK now. And I always tell this story, and I'm sure this guy is intelligent. I'm not lying to you. He's more intelligent than me, and I know that. And he knows that. I'm sure he knows that. You understand? But he was upset. He was very unhappy because imagine someone who used to come third. Now this time, he came. I can't even remember his position. Maybe fourth or something like that. I don't know. I didn't even ask him. I was just too happy celebrating third position to care less about what he... Anyway, so that's that. I went to secondary school. Secondary school wasn't too bad too. I went to La programs. It wasn't too bad. I was a prefect, social prefect in class. I have to double check that, but that's what I'm thinking. I may not, but I remember that I obtained one of the prefect jobs. Anyway, then after secondary school, you know, I didn't do well. I must say that publicly. I didn't do well. Like, I did not pass everything. You understand? You can guess why I passed and you can guess why I didn't pass, but I can tell you, frankly, I did not make maths. And you know, Nigeria education, you must make maths and English before you go gain admission. So I went to Remedios. They call it government Remedios in Agege. It's just like a lesson, you know, after school class where you study to retake your GCSE or WAEC. I think I was doing WAEC at that time. So that's all about it. Yeah, so sorry, I had to stop talking because crossing the road here, especially here, you have to be at alert, otherwise they're going to knock you down and nothing they happen because you know be zebra crossing at all. Okay, man shall be continue, shall. So, and then my childhood girlfriend, who I loved a lot, I'm telling you, I really love this girl. Oh, thanks a lot, man. Have a good day. I actually plan to marry this girl, you understand? I plan to marry her. Even though we never had sex, I'm telling you, I dated this girl for like 4 or 5 years. We never had sex. We kissed. She go give me breast, I go suck breast. That's the highest stage she's ever taken me to. But she not take me to cloud 9. I don't know what cloud she did take me to, because she was a born again Christian. And I appreciate that. In fact, as a matter of fact, sometimes you can do anything for anyone that you really, really love. I became a born again Christian. Let me say that again. I became a born again Christian at a time just because of the love that I have for this girl. But unfortunately, it didn't work. She's intelligent, or she was intelligent. I still talk to her, but she got admission to Polytechnic. Well, me, I was still. Ẹmọ kan sọ pé èèyàn ṣì ń rùn pa. Mi ò lọ sí yunifásitì, mi ò lọ Polytechnic. Mo kàn ń rùn pa, mo ń ṣe lẹ́sìn ni. Then, my elder brother introduced me into a course, which is a ticketing course. And that was a big breakthrough for me. That was just a breakthrough. In short, it was a breakthrough in my life. So I went to this training institute. When I did the training, I did very well. I did intelligently. Then I started working like an apprentice under my brother, because he was the manager at a travel agency. So I started working for him. Then all of a sudden, I'm gonna be fast now because I'm very close. I'm now at Ladywell. To be quite honest, I love Ladywell, but I've never been in there. I don't know what the heck goes on in there. You see. And the reason, okay, let me just go here for the first time. The reason I've never been in here is because I'm scared. See, Ladywell Fields. I've never been in there because I'm always scared that somebody may mug me. I'm not saying people mug here, so don't let me give it bad reputation. I'm sure people are happy coming here, but I've never been in there. Maybe one day I'm gonna come here with one of my shitty cameras, because I know if they steal shitty cameras from me, it's not gonna kill me. I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay, so let me say voila again. I don't know if I'm actually saying it correctly, but basically, again, one day, my mom just told me, a night before I traveled, she said, Ayo, that's my African name, Ayo. Yeah, she told me, Ayo, you're traveling tomorrow to meet your brother in London. I said, wow. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even send an application. I didn't apply for it. I didn't do anything. Not knowing that she was doing it behind the closed doors. She didn't tell me. Look at my shadow. My shadow actually looks like me. So, anyway, she just told me that tomorrow you are going to London to stay with your brother. And voila, that's why I'm here. First week, second week I came here, I enrolled at Polytechnic. So I don't know if you've learned something. Can you see? Someone who could not even enter college in Nigeria came to United Kingdom and now enrolled at a famous polytechnic. And I wasn't doing shitty course. I was studying aviation, flight operations. I'm telling you, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me put it that way. So I finished the course, and then as I was about to start doing flight operations, no, I don't fly for operation. Yeah, as I was about to start private pilot license. Now remember, pay attention to this. Remember, I'm a foreigner, and in United Kingdom, if you were not born here, you'll be considered a foreigner, which means you cannot work. You can go to college or university, but you will have to pay a lot of money that you won't even be able to afford. If you get what I'm saying, you won't be able to afford it. So I paid a lot of money to do flight operations because I was determined. But when I was about to be promoted to the next stage, which is private pilot classes, at that time, I'm not quoting from now, at that time you pay £40 an hour. And I can't remember how many hours you have to take, maybe 40 hours before you get your private license. So obviously I couldn't afford it. So I just changed the course. Then I changed the course and went to University of London, the one in Russell Square. One of my friends actually graduated there as well. So I went to study transport policy and law. Now perhaps many people may be wondering, oh, okay. Start thinking. This is why you see me working for London Transport, or Transport for London, for a long time, So I did that one, transport, finished it. The next stage is gonna shock you, because they shocked me till now. Then I said to myself again, because I couldn't go and do like a degree. What I was doing was certificate, like social courses. I couldn't go and do a full degree because that one would cost an arm and leg. I won't be able to afford it as a foreign student. I wasn't a home student at that time because I haven't met my wife. I wasn't married to her yet. Anyway, you have to meet someone before you can marry to her. Anyway, so I went to college. Probably this is the stage I'm going to stop talking. So you better pay attention now. If you haven't paid attention before, pay attention now. So I enrolled at this college, Thames College in Wandsworth, for accountancy. Is it AAT or AT? A something accountancy. Me that I wasn't good in maths. I'm gonna tell you I didn't do well, but because I'm trying to round off this thing because I'm getting close to Lucian now. So like I said, I wasn't good in maths from secondary and primary school. So why will I be good in accountancy at my age? So I wasn't good. I didn't put in a lot of effort, to be honest, because my mission was to go to university. That was my mission, which I did successfully. I went to University of East London. I was even the student rep there for 2 consecutive years. Let me check how much. Boss, do you work here? No, I just want to find out. I want to find out the price for this. Let me. Oh, okay. Thank you. How you doing? I'll wait outside. I just want to find out what's the price of this.
Don't ask me anything from electronic side. The man is there or he'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, he's the one sitting here. Okay, I'll come tomorrow.
He's the day of today.
Okay.
He'll be here tomorrow 9 to 6.
Okay. So you don't want to tell me the price for this to hold this?
Support for that?
No, how can he tell you?
No.
He don't know anything.
No, but support, I know the price.
Thank you. Yeah.
I only asked for the price, isn't it?
No, he don't know. I don't know. Because he not work here. I'm not work this side.
I don't know, guy. I'm every day.
We work in
bullshit like
Peter,
that.
Peter, we work
Don't
in.
talk big like that, the people.
Can I
People
do?
know me. Don't make me like
Listen to me.
Listen, you upset him. You upset
that. I
him.
don't work.
No, you upset him.
I'm not there.
Can you listen one
Tell
thing?
me like that for people like that because people know
I don't work here.
Yeah.
I work this side.
Yeah.
And he work this side.
Why? I call a guy, ask you.
No, but I don't know. Not
you
you.
don't know the place.
Not you
He
didn't.
said he doesn't know.
Not you didn't tell me.
I don't know the place.
Yeah, simple.
Okay, it's alright. I just come now.
You don't want to.
Sorry
One day
about
I come here.
Sorry
What I
about
come here.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you. Have a good day, yeah? Okay. Back to my subject. So I went to university, studied media and communication. If you like, call it mass comm. And then first degree, I did well. Well, can I say I did well? Yes, I did. At least I got to upper. Then I went further to do masters in magazine. Masters in magazine. Boss, what's the price for this?
39.99.
Okay. Does it work for like this camera?
I don't believe so.
You believe?
I don't believe so.
You don't?
We have a-
Oh my, because that's why I want, be careful. That's what I want to buy it for. There's a spider there. Are you scared of spider? Ah, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Well, it's gone.
Somewhere over there.
See, clever spider. I think we should do. But I think I might have to buy something to put in that middle. Okay, I'll come back here. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna do the college. When I was in college, just college story. When I was in college, I was bullied by my classmates. They are all British, obviously. Me and an African with very strong accent. Remember, back then, like the way I talk now is a little bit better than then, because obviously I'm married to a British woman and my children are British, they speak their English language in a British way. I'm the only one that speak like Niger. So I remember they used to take money from me. To be quite honest, it wasn't like they were forcing me to give them money. They were just tricking me with a soft one like Didiri, like Swegbe. It was my fault because I wanted to buy friends. So I was giving them the money because I wanted to be among. I used to be very charismatic and young, and I had earring as well. You understand? So I wanted to be like them. So they used to ask for money. It's bully, but I didn't know it was bullying then. I thought it was like a friendly gesture. I thought it was a friendly gesture to ask for money, but they've been doing this for, I think it was a 2 year or 1 year course. They've been doing it for over 8 months. Then it shocked me. Can't realize that no, I can't be doing this. They're taking a piece, they're taking liberty. Then I broke the yoke. Muyari, I fought them. You understand? Because sometimes in life, when you're being bullied, you have to fight for your freedom, innit? So one day I just said to them, when we were on break, they came as usual to ask me for money. I just said, I started doing like, be Agberu, like area boys for Niger. You guys are mad. Why they do this to me? I'm not giving you fuck all. You understand? Let's fight and die here. You understand? You know those kind of vibes. I was in Niger vibes, like Omar Agberu vibe. I said, let's fight, we die here. I don't care what you're gonna do. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing anything. Then they were shocked that I was raged. I was in serious rage. I said, let's fight. Let's fight, because I'm not paying you fuck you. And that's how I was free. From that day, they never get shit back. They never get shit back from me again. I don't tell them, say, me again, I no be soft me too. I'm bad if I want to be bad. I can be good if I want to be good. But I'm not gonna let you dictate my life for me, what I'm supposed to do. No, I put my foot down. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. Have a good day. Bye.